So today we are checking out the Lights and Lamps add-on. This is a more scaled back add-on created by KA Studios. It's all about, well, lights and lamps. If you're a decorative person, this is more for you. Now this add-on will cost you 499 coins, which is roughly $3. I did get early access, but this is not a paid promotion. Now remember, not every add-on has to be crazy and over the top. I think people will find use in this. Once you have this installed in your pre-existing world, you are going to be given a guidebook, and it says Lights and Lamps add-on by KA Studios. Bring your world to life with the Lights and Lamps add-on. This add-on adds a variety of craftable lamps and light blocks to suit any build. From cozy interiors to sleek modern spaces, whether you are decorating a home or lighting up a city, you'll find the perfect glow. And I agree, there is all kinds of different lights. In fact, as you guys can very clearly see, I've set up a lot of different spaces for all of these lights and lamps. Now, just to save you time and me time, I'm not going to show you guys how to craft everything because the creators did do a good job in showing you inside of this guidebook. So you've got things like the adjustable spotlight, next page, antique wall lamp, bamboo chandelier, so on and so forth. Really easy to understand. All of the crafting recipes are inside of here. However, you can just head over to a crafting table, tap on all, scroll down, and you can see all of the available designs. Like I said, there is a lot on offer. But for the sake of today's video, I'll show you how to craft one. Really simple to do. This is done with a coal block and some glowstone inside of a crafting table. Tap on craftable, and we are able to make the adjustable spotlight. Now, I'm going to grab 2 of these, set this to night. I got rid of all of the light blocks, which, by the way, took me forever to do. And this is pure and simply how it works. Again, some are going to be a lot smaller, a lot slicker. I wish there was a way to turn them on or off. That doesn't seem to be a thing in this. If I go to /game mode C /kill at E, as you can see here, the mobs die, but these don't, because again, they are actually blocks and not entities, which I think is a very big thing when it comes to an add-on like this. So yeah, you can place these in different ways. You can have them facing towards you, or if you face the other way, you can have them long ways. I feel like these would be pretty good for like a kitchen design. Anyway, we must move on. Next on our list, we have the antique wall lamp, and I've tried to set up every single one the way I would use it, right? So this is obviously going to go on a wall, because if you place this on the ground, it doesn't look that great. I just really wish we had the ability to turn them on or off. So that's the first one. Next on our list is going to be a bamboo chandelier. I liked the concept of this. Pretty cool. I like that it has the chain attached to it as well. So next on our list is going to be the ceiling mat with lights. Now, this reminded me of Skulk for some reason. I always have Skulk in my ceilings. It just looks pretty good. Feels like a starry night. So this is what it looks like. Obviously slightly different in color, but that's the kind of vibe I got from this one. And obviously you can have this on the floor if you wanted to. Or maybe not. Nope. I mean, you can have it floating, I guess. Let's try /give app spruce _ trapdoor. Just do this real quick. I mean, you could kind of go for this experience. Kind of also reminds me of an end portal as well. Again, I'm trying to use these in as many different scenarios that I would use them in. Some of them are broken in item frames. Can confirm there is something in here. Circular, edge, LED light. Now, I think this would be better on like a darker block like this. Bro, you could build a Squid Game map, I'm telling you. Next, we have the circular LED pendant lamp. We also have ourselves the classic Victorian post. Now, these will make sense a little bit later on because there is actually a separate lamppost block you can make. Same with this one as well, which is why the creators inside of the guidebook outlined it could be pretty good for a city builder styled vibe. Clouds. Had to go with a darker block with this. In fact, let's change our game mode to creative. I want to add like a couple more of these. See how they look. I don't like... they kind of overlap pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, they kind of do overlap very well. Yeah, I kind of like them ones. They're pretty cool. Again, guys, not every single add-on needs to be over the top. And you gotta see it in a very different perspective. It'd be pretty cool if they kind of moved. Next, we have ourselves the decorative lamp with vintage spherical bulbs. Now, that's a mouthful to say and some serious searching inside of a crafting table. We have the decorative solar torch. Again, I wish we could just turn them on and off. I really do. Table lamp. Pretty simple, pretty easy to use. All of them can be broken with your hand as well. This one right here is the fireworks type garden lights. All right, we've got a lot more to go through. These are also going to be lamppost styled light systems. Let's kind of go down a bit. Yeah, you can see it's obviously lit up. These are all going to be floor related ones. And strangely enough, I really liked this one. It just seemed to fit very well with the vanilla experience. That's the kind of vibe I got from it. Floor lamp with shelves. I don't think you can put anything on them, FYI. We also have floor lamp with geometric... Which one was this one? Geometric base. We also have just a regular floor lamp as well. This one is a gallery one. So if you had yourself a really nice painting, this can go there. That can go on there. Again, so many different scenarios that you could use these. This one is... half moon lamp. Again, these need to go into the ceiling. When I was a kid, I used to have these in the ceiling. So that kind of brought back some really cool memories. I know I'm not the only one who had it. Hanging tube lamps. This one doesn't work, but is the heart one. I wish they'd done that in different colors. Would have been nice. This one's going to be a hexagon LED ceiling light. Again, like I said, guys, getting closer to making ourselves the Squid Game map there. This one is a geometric cage, which is slightly off to the right, very slightly. Still looks pretty cool, though. Now we get into, like, the lamppost styles. So I'm going to grab a couple of these real quick. So this is going to be your regular lamppost. Then, obviously, you have these on top. So if I change my game mode to C, as you can see, this is how it goes. Now, you did see before we had this one. We also had these as well. That's basically what this is for. So if you were building a city builder, that's what you're meant to do. This will go on top as well. Everything seems to sit perfectly fine. So yeah, if you are building the city vibe, these are going to be needed. It's also going to be the exact same for the lantern lamppost. And this one right here is the lantern styled pendant. I like that one. So on its own isn't great. But if you start integrating this kind of content, let's put this on there. That looks pretty cool. I get like a vintage vibe from this. You don't have to do like a modern city. So I thought this one was pretty cool. This one is the LED lamp integrated clock. It doesn't tell the real time. I can tell you that. This is going to be on your desk. This one I was really impressed with. I would love to see more of these. LED light edges block. How cool is that? And then after that, we have the LED profile. So it's like, how would I use these? Like this. I was super, super impressed with them. Definitely need to get some more of those ones. Then we continue on. This is going to be the LED table ring lamp. Then we have a couple more different colors here. So we have the LED window trim. Again, looks great. LED window trim, which is in white. I was just saddened that there wasn't a lot of them. I also really like this one as well. The luminaire with wooden beam. This one, I think, is a vase, a pot, whatever you want to call it. This one's like full-on YouTuber mode. I have one of these, the ring light vibes. This right here is going to be metallic solar lamp with star effect. I've seen so many of these in stores before. They're not for me. I think they're a little bit extravagant. But still, some people will like them. Modern LED chandelier. I do like that one. Again, I think in a kitchen vibe, it would be pretty good. This one is the modern minimalist lamppost. There you go. Next is going to be the moon. It doesn't actually let off a lot of light, this one. Very subtle, like a mood one for your room. This one's going to be oriental floor lamp. We have oriental styled paper lamp. This one's going to be Ottoman table lamps. That's got a lot of funky colors in it, huh? This one I liked as well. So we'll grab 3 of these. I was like, I'd just tower these up. That's what it is. Small cacti style. This one is a pendant. Next one is a porcelain lamp vintage. We got the vintage ones in here. Next one is going to be... Which one's this one? Pagolia lighting. Next we have... What's this one? Oh, yeah. We have like the floor spotlights. So I wasn't... Oh, okay. So I definitely can't put it up there. Aha. Okay. I was a little bit unsure about this one because it just looked a bit strange on the floor. And there's a second one here, like an LED style one. Yeah. Put this one up there. So that one's better on the roof. I got them back to front. This is the RGB wall painting. So quite a decorative one. Haven't got that one. Those colors are a little bit too bright for me. And then we have ourselves the rock-shaped garden lights. Moving on. Again, like I said, guys, there is a lot of different options in this. We have the solar garden lamp. Can this go up there? It can. No, it can't. We have the rounded ceiling light. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I like it. We have the solar LED luminaire lamppost one. That can go on there. I like the solar idea. Pretty cool concept. Next one is going to be spherical luminaire. Does this have to go on here? I guess so. Then we start to get into like the stage styled ones. So we have the stage lights. We have the Sputnik styled ceiling lamp. We have the string. Now this can be placed underneath as well. And obviously the more you have of them, the better it's going to be. Star-shaped lamp. We have another set of string lights, but they're stars. We have sun-shaped lamp as well. This one is the table lamp with spiral design. And then we got a couple more. Like I said, guys, there is so many different options here. I like the tower lamp. We do have a separate styled lamp. Torch something. I missed it. And then triangle string as well. And then a couple more inside of here, so we'll check these out. So this one is going to be vintage style frosted glass dome. So that would have to go on the underside. Wall. We have more. Are these more on the wall? Yes. They're kind of like outside garden vibes. Waterfall ceiling. Okay, now that's pretty cool. And then we have window as well. Let's see what they would look like over here. Oh, these are for like false windows. Aha. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's all of the available lights. If you're a decorative person, you will enjoy this. It's not my typical add-on, so it's not something I would buy. But if you like lights and you like to decorate, then this is certainly for you.